a distant world. On a distant world.
Hello, everybody. Did you miss me? Still figuring some things out with getting all this stuff fixed. I still haven't gotten my Stream Deck figured out with OBS again. It's been a bit. Give it some time, and I'll get that all figured out. But audio is better though than the last stream. I had no choice but to fix it because some YouTube videos needed to be done. As you guys know, I've been still been posting YouTube videos every day. I'm glad to be back live on Twitch and on YouTube. This time I really do want to come back. There's been a lot of setbacks over the past few months. There's been a lot going on this year for me. It's not been an easy year in the slightest with my battle, with my most recent battle with mental health issues and all different kinds. Then to dealing with computer issues that has not made this process of returning to streaming any easier. It's a slow comeback, but we're going to figure this out. You know, I've kind of just been, working on the YouTube stuff, kind of just easing in with that. As we get closer and closer to only being 2 months away from posting videos every single day for a whole year over on the YouTube channel. That is over at youtube.com/@hypethecommentator. Some of you may already be over there as part of my dual live stream. There are some of you who are hanging out with me over on the Twitch side of things. Thank you, Tight Spot. And there are some of you over there in YouTube land hanging out with me over there. Just know I appreciate each and every single one of you, whether you're on Twitch, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're watching the videos, liking the videos, whatever you're doing, on the TikTok, the Instagram. I appreciate each and every single one of you. I do, however, want to go over. That's what I wanted to do. My brain got sidetracked. I did want to talk a little bit, but I also want to go over the match card. If I'm being honest, I haven't watched weekly television in a little bit. I've seen clips. I do know what's going on. I have an idea. Let's go over this card. We are at the finals of the inaugural Women's United States Championship Tournament. Meechin and Chelsea Green are going at it for the inaugural women's U.S. title. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Michin? Is it going to be Chelsea Green? Both have already come this far. We're going to see who is going to completely go to the distance. There have been a lot of people speculating about who will be the better woman on this night. But, the thing about speculating is that, and predicting, if you will, there's only so far a prediction can go. Both women are extremely talented inside the squared circle, and I expect to see them put on a show. And whoever walks out will truly be deserving of becoming the inaugural Women's United States champion. So that being said, that should be an interesting match between Michin and Chelsea Green on Saturday night's main event. As we are just 12 minutes away from Saturday night's main event, it should be an interesting show tonight. Once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in here on Twitch and YouTube. This is an interesting feud. Sami Zayn and Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre has had it with the bloodline, and the fact that Sami Zayn decided to realign himself with Roman Reigns only made it more annoying for Drew McIntyre when he returned in the December 2nd episode of Monday Night Raw, when he clobbered Sami Zayn with a Claymore kick and attacking Jey Uso backstage. Drew McIntyre has had enough of the bloodline. He's had enough with Sami Zayn. He's had enough with Jey Uso. Drew was the first person to really, show his hatred to main event Jey Uso when the American Nightmare had Jey Uso traded over to Monday Night Raw. There was that big thing going on between main event Jey Uso and Drew McIntyre because Drew McIntyre could not trust Jey, even though Jey had said he quit the bloodline. McIntyre just couldn't believe it. And Jey did, in fact, become a changed man. And now all these issues continue between Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn, the unofficial honorary Uso, Sami Zayn, and Drew McIntyre gonna collide. We're gonna see how this one plays out between Zayn and McIntyre. It's sure to be a heated match. And speaking of heated, Gunther is defending his World Heavyweight Championship against two former brothers of the Judgment Day. I'm talking about Damian Priest and Finn Balor. Finn Balor is part of the reason that Gunther holds that championship today. Let's take you back to SummerSlam. Let's talk about what happened at SummerSlam. So it was at SummerSlam, it was Damian Priest, the defending World Heavyweight Champion. He won the title back at WrestleMania 40 when he cashed in on Drew McIntyre. And then Gunther would go on to win the King of the Ring tournament, which would also guarantee him a world title shot at SummerSlam. And Gunther and Damian Priest went at it, but in the end, it would be Finn Balor who would turn his back on Damian Priest and shut him out of the Judgment Day, much like what happened earlier in the night between Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley, when it would be Dominic Mysterio who would shut Rhea Ripley out of the Judgment Day and completely break her heart in front of 40,000 people in attendance. And now, with Finn Balor having earned this opportunity, it was Damian Priest and Gunther back at Crown Jewel for the World Championship. Finn Balor, again, getting involved in the match, costing Damian Priest the title. So here we are. Finn Balor earns himself this opportunity. Damian Priest earns himself. It's just a whole mess of things going on. And just completely rebooting the feud. this is going to make it tougher for Gunther. Gunther has the odds stacked against him here. This is going to be no easy task for the ring general with two highly skilled, competitive professional wrestlers who are world traveled in Finn Balor and Damian Priest. But at the same time, there's a reason that Gunther is referred to as the ring general. Gunther, regarded by many as one of the greatest, as the greatest, wrestler currently. And for that, it's going to be hard. It's a hard one to call, but it's any man's game. And under triple threat rules, no disqualification, no countouts, must win via pinfall or submission inside the ring. So there's no champion's advantage at all for Gunther. Gunther does not have an out in this match, which for Gunther, he's never really needed. He's been able to pin or submit all of his opponents. All of his opponents a lot of his opponents have passed out. Damian Priest passed out. Randy Orton passed out from a sleeper. Not too many people can say that they put Randy Orton to sleep. But Gunther is just one of those guys. So this is going to be a match you're going to want to look out for. And speaking of Judgment Day business, Liv Morgan defends her Women's World Championship against the Genius of the Sky, Io Sky. Io Sky, a former WWE Women's Champion, cashing in her Money in the Bank. Last year, she won the 2023 Women's Money in the Bank. Cashed it in at SummerSlam of last year on Bianca Belair, and then would hold it all the way until WrestleMania. Kind of came to bite her in the butt, sort of say, when Bayley heard Io Sky's plans and everything they were saying behind Bayley's back. And that created a little bit of a stir. Bayley would go on to win the Women's Royal Rumble and challenge Io Sky for the championship at WrestleMania. And Bayley would be victorious and becoming the WWE Women's Champion, only to lose it to Nia Jax at SummerSlam. But here we are now. Io Sky has a chance to reclaim gold. But it's going to be no easy task. No. This is going to be no easy task. Liv Morgan has already defeated Rhea Ripley. She put Rhea Ripley on the shelf. She shattered her orbital bone. Liv Morgan's dangerous. But so is Io Sky. This is going to be a highly competitive match between two of the top women in the WWE. Two great WWE superstars are going to collide for the WWE Women's World Championship. And it's going to be interesting to see what kind of outside factors come into the mix. There's going to be all different kinds of possibilities with this Women's World Championship match. So we'll have to look forward to seeing how that comes about. And of course, our main event, Saturday night's main event. The American Nightmare Cody Rhodes defends his undisputed WWE Championship against the prize fighter, the most dangerous version of this man, Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens has been on a whole new level of mind games, whether it's been Randy Orton or Cody Rhodes, terrorizing the roster. Kevin Owens put Randy Orton on the shelf. And now Kevin Owens finally gets his hands on Cody Rhodes one-on-one with the championship on the line. Kevin Owens has a chance to reclaim gold. This all came about because Cody Rhodes was teaming up with Roman Reigns at Bad Blood. Kevin Owens didn't like that. There's nobody more who hates the bloodline. There's nobody who hates the bloodline more than Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens' issues with the bloodline go back pretty much since the early days of the inception of the bloodline back in, late 2020, early 2021. So it's tough for Kevin Owens to see somebody who he considered a friend in Cody Rhodes teaming with Roman Reigns. But at the same time, it was more of a common enemy in Solo Sikoa. And for Kevin Owens, it was a hard thing to cope with that idea that Cody Rhodes could willingly team up with somebody like Roman Reigns, who Kevin Owens didn't feel deserved to be the champion for as long as he did because he didn't even defend it that often. So it'll be an interesting mix of things with how these two go. Last time we saw Kevin Owens in a major match. It was at Crown Jewel, and the match never started to turn into a brawl throughout the arena. And then going through a table, Kevin Owens dived into Randy Orton. Randy Orton was taken out of action. So we'll see how things go between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens, but this is a very dangerous Kevin Owens. Cody Rhodes is going to have to be different. He's going to have to find something different within his soul if he's going to beat Kevin Owens. But much like Kevin Owens has already found a new path. We'll find out. We'll find out who's going to pick up the victory. That's the main event. But we are just a couple minutes away from getting the show underway. This would be very interesting. We are 1 minute away from Saturday night's main event. Just taking a look at the socials real quick. Please bear with me. I do apologize. Just remember, heads up, I do record all these record commentary for every single match. So if I am not talking, I do want to apologize. If I'm not responding to chat, I would like to apologize in advance. It's not, on purpose. Technically, yes, it is on purpose. Not that I don't want to talk to you guys, because of course I do. But I want to give you guys the best content and have some extra content for you guys in case of an emergency over on the YouTube channel. You never know. And I want to make sure I get a video out every day, so I like to have things like these recorded. I already recorded some video, or one video today for tomorrow, so just bear with me tonight. I appreciate you guys for all the love and support. It is 8 o'clock. It is time for Saturday night's main event. We're coming to you live from the sold out Nassau Coliseum here in the big city, New York City, New York. I am Sam, aka Hype the Commentator, and thank you all for joining me tonight. Look at the electric fans here in New York, New York. It's a retro fest. It's a retro feel here for Saturday night's main event. Hmm. 1 2 1 2. Okay. This is one of the most anticipated events in recent WWE history. We have a loaded card here in the sold-out Nassau Coliseum, including being headlined the undisputed WWE Championship match between this man, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, who arrived earlier today with a special case, and his friend, former friend turned enemy in Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes gonna go at it. On your left, Liv Morgan representing the Judgment Day. On your right is Io Sky. This will be interesting. The number one contender, Io Sky, challenges Liv Morgan for the Women's World Championship. And the former, speaking of world champions, the former World Heavyweight Champion, Damian Priest, has a chance once again to gain gold. And Finn Balor has a chance to gain some more gold. On top of being tag team champion, he has the chance to become world champion. But the problem is they have to deal with this man, the world heavyweight champion, the Ring General Gunther. This is going to be one heck of an event here. Saturday night's main event. Hey, Dish. Welcome. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate. I'm doing okay now these days. I'm doing all right. Just some issues that came up with mental health. But I'm doing a solid these days. It's not easy. You know, it's going to be an interesting main event between, as I mentioned, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and Kevin Owens. This dynamic between two superstars that are so high caliber. Oh. Yeah, I was just listening. Yeah, I'm good. I was just listening to what they were saying. Sometimes I totally ADHD. Sometimes I just kind of listen and hear what they're saying and think about what I'm saying. I know it's not that. You should do more doing than saying, because then I get my words jumbled. Oh, look who's here. On NBC, we got a special guest. Pat McAfee is in the house. And Pat McAfee has returned as a special guest. Pat McAfee dealing with Game Day, the return show. I usually don't ignore. I don't try to ignore people. I'm not always reading chat. I'm here. My chat's over here. I'm looking at the camera. Chat's like the computer, the other monitor is all the way over there. I try to keep my eyes on the screen, so don't ever think I'm ignoring. I don't want anybody to ever feel like they're being ignored. But it's exciting to be here live on NBC for the return of Saturday night's main event. $18 years. 14 years. And what a way we are about to kick off Saturday night's main event. The Scottish Warrior Drew McIntyre. All right, everybody, it's commentary mode. I do apologize. You probably will not hear me talk in chat, talk to you guys, but I will be doing the commentary. It does get recorded over for the YouTube channel. I don't know when or if some of these matches commentary will go up. Since returning on the December 2nd episode of Monday Night Raw, where he claymored Sami Zayn and attacked Jey Uso backstage, Drew McIntyre has been on a tear. Drew McIntyre has some unfinished business with the Bloodline. After Sami Zayn decided to realign with the Bloodline, and so did Jey Uso realigning with Roman Reigns, it's almost like a reopening. It's like an open wound for Drew McIntyre. A closed wound being reopened for Drew McIntyre with all the issues he's had with Roman Reigns. Let's take a look at this 2 weeks ago. Here's what I'm talking about. When Drew McIntyre returned 2 weeks ago over on Monday Night Raw. We hadn't seen him since the Hell in a Cell battle with CM Punk. And then this was last Monday. And Sami Zayn declaring last Monday, I will see you on Saturday. And then again, Drew McIntyre would again attack Sami Zayn. Week after week, Drew McIntyre would attack Sami Zayn. But then Sami Zayn would go and attack Drew McIntyre backstage. And now these two are going to be able to settle it in the ring. And what better way to do it? What better place than here at Saturday night's main event? And here comes Sami Zayn, the underdog from the underground. This is the issue. Sami Zayn, dealing with the Bloodline again. Sami Zayn siding with Roman Reigns again only made things worse for how Drew McIntyre felt about Sami Zayn. McIntyre and Sami Zayn have had their issues throughout the year. So Sami Zayn siding with Roman again only for War Games only made things worse between the two of them. Between these two. And now these two have the opportunity to settle the score once and for all. And you know what they say, time heals all wounds. Sami Zayn going back. Oh, and then Sami Zayn not wasting any time going after Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre couldn't even get his kilt or ring jacket off. And Sami Zayn has been waiting to get his hands on McIntyre, and him just hot starting this thing proved just that. Sami Zayn, a couple years ago, was made an honorary Uso, and here tonight you saw him come out in the Sami Uso shirt. Sami's siding with the Usos and Roman Reigns with a little bit of help of CM Punk back at Survivor Series War Games a couple weeks ago. And speaking of a cage and CM Punk, Drew McIntyre knows all too well what it's like to be inside a steel cage-like structure. McIntyre and Punk competing in Hell in a Cell at Bad Blood, which was the last time we had seen Drew McIntyre before returning on the December 2nd edition of Monday Night Raw. And let's take a look at this from Sami Zayn again. This spring moonsault taking Drew McIntyre out on the outside on the floor, sending McIntyre back in the ring. The only way to win this match, well, Sami Zayn wants to win this match honorably. There are disqualifications and countouts. So for Sami Zayn, the last thing he wants is to be counted out. Sami Zayn is one of the most honorable superstars on the roster. Sami Zayn goes up and over, high cross body, but gets caught in midair by the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. Oh! Look at the way he just sent Sami Zayn on the table. McIntyre has taken over. We are back live for Saturday night's main event. It is Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn opening up the show. The 14-year return. January 6th is when Monday Night Raw switches over to Netflix. Wait, look at this. Covered by McIntyre. And January 6th on Netflix, it's going to be quite the day where WWE makes history, entering Netflix's streaming world. But here on Saturday night's main event, it is the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, and Sami Zayn going at it. Drew McIntyre has had his issues over the past few years with the bloodline, and it only continues with the realliance of the original bloodline and Sami Zayn choosing to side with Roman Reigns, joining the OG bloodline team back at Survivor Series War Games just a couple weeks ago. Sami Zayn starting to rally over McIntyre. McIntyre, nobody home. McIntyre shoulder first into the ring post. This is a big opportunity here for Sami Zayn. Can Zayn finish off McIntyre? Zayn looking for a haluva kick, but McIntyre gets the boot up right into the jaw of Sami Zayn. And now McIntyre with a spine buster. McIntyre with a jackknife, but Zayn able to kick out of 2. McIntyre now with a sit-out powerbomb, but Zayn able to get the shoulders up at 2 again. McIntyre, one thing after the next, just not wasting any time from the jackknife cover to the powerbomb. McIntyre with a sense of urgency and continuing to do these things, one thing after the next. But you can see that look in his eyes, the anger, the frustration settling in. McIntyre needs to keep himself focused on Sami Zayn if he wants to leave with the victory here on Saturday night's main event. Look at the power of McIntyre with Sami Zayn up on his shoulders, over 200 pounds. McIntyre perhaps thinking white noise. Sami Zayn counters. Sunset flip bomb. Sami Zayn looking for the victory. A sunset flip bomb, but McIntyre was able to kick out. Let's get another look at this. So close for Sami Zayn. Almost had this thing won right there, but it wasn't enough to keep the Scottish Warrior down for the 3. What is it going to take for Sami Zayn? Sami Zayn looking for a Blue Thunder bomb, but McIntyre blocks it. Sami Zayn again trying to lift up McIntyre, but the fact is McIntyre's got the size advantage over Sami Zayn. This is going to be no easy task to outmuscle Drew McIntyre, who just nailed Sami Zayn with a Glasgow kiss. Drew McIntyre measuring up Sami Zayn, looking to put the final nail in the coffin. Looking for the Claymore, but Sami Zayn this time is the one who gets the boot up. And Sami Zayn gets the Blue Thunder bomb for the victory, but no, McIntyre able to kick out at 2.5. Another near fall in this contest between Sami Zayn and Drew McIntyre. Let's take a look at this Blue Thunder bomb again. Sami Zayn thought he had it won right then and there, but it wasn't enough to keep Drew McIntyre down. What is it going to take for Sami Zayn to keep McIntyre down? It's easier said than done to go against a guy like Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre, the reason he's upset with the Bloodline goes back to Clash at the Castle 2022, when he thought he had Roman Reigns beat on his home turf. McIntyre was the one who pushed for a WWE Premium Live event in the UK, and he finally gotten one, only to get screwed out of the championship by Solo Sikoa. But Sami Zayn was involved with the Bloodline at the time. And that's why McIntyre's hatred for Sami Zayn continues. Claymore! McIntyre with a Claymore. That's got to do it. And Drew McIntyre defeats Sami Zayn. With a smirk on his face, that sinister look. And Drew McIntyre once again gets a victory over Sami Zayn. Drew McIntyre luring Sami Zayn back into the ring. Drew McIntyre had wisely rolled to the outside on the floor. Sami Zayn followed. Drew McIntyre went back in the ring. Sami Zayn got lured back in. Let's take a look at this. Boom! Claymore kick nailing Sami Zayn right on the jaw. 1, 2, and 3. Enough to put Sami Zayn away. Drew McIntyre is on his return path to the top of the mountain. First, he takes out Sami Zayn. Who is next for the Scottish Warrior Drew McIntyre? It seems that McIntyre's his eyes set on anybody associated with the original bloodline as he talks smack to a laid-out Sami Zayn, who just got taken out by that brutal Claymore kick from Drew McIntyre. All right. Morgan defending against Sky next. All right. All right, we are back live here at the Nassau Coliseum. 16,186 in attendance. Sold out. Here, Saturday night's main event. Tito Santana competed at 7 Saturday night's main event, including challenging Macho Man Randy Savage. Believe. WWE Hall of Famer Rich Herring. 24 Saturday night main events. WWE Hall of Famer Jimmy Hart. We got all kinds of legends in the house here for the return of Saturday night's main event. And Io Sky. Kairi Sane Dakota Kai gonna stay back. Io going at this one alone. Io, the genius of the sky for a reason. That moonsault of hers that she labels as the over the moonsault is an absolute spectacular sight to see. If we are lucky enough to see it tonight, we could say we are going to crown a new women's world champion. The genius of the sky. And here comes Io Sky's opponent, the women's world champion, Liv Morgan. You saw Raquel and her boyfriend Dominic come out to the ring, or at least come out to the entranceway, going to the back. Perhaps Liv might actually go at this one alone. Liv, the potential for being Wrestler of the Year. A high possibility. She's in the running for it. And it would only add if she can continue her reign in 2024 by defeating a former women's champion in Io Sky. Veteran official Charles Robinson going to be the one to call this women's world title match. Liv Morgan hands her women's world championship as senior official Charles Robinson holds up that women's world championship. That's what this match is all about. It's all about having the biggest prize in the women's division. At least over on the Raw side of things, the women's world championship is the biggest prize you can hold. And Liv Morgan tried to take down Io Sky, only for Io Sky to kip up right away. Look at the athleticism of Io Sky, but got caught by a shotgun drop kick by Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan going at full speed ahead into Io Sky, but Io Sky now coming back with a dropkick of her own. And what a face plant to Liv Morgan. Io Sky pulls the leg back for the cover. Io Sky, a former NXT Women's Champion, also a former WWE Women's Champion, former Miss Money in the Bank. Liv Morgan, former Women's World Champion. Or rather, she's the current Women's World Champion, that is. Former Women's Tag Team Champion on multiple occasions, including her rival, Rhea Ripley. Once upon a time, they were a tag team. Their rivalry has been years in the making, only for everything to take off this year. But right now, Liv Morgan's focus is going to have to be dealing with the woman who just nailed Liv with a brutal springboard moonsault as this match continues live on NBC. It is Io Sky. It is Io Sky and Liv Morgan here on Saturday night's main event with the Women's World Championship on the line. Io Sky has a chance to regain gold for the first time since losing her Women's Championship to Bayley back at WrestleMania. Of course, now the current WWE Women's Champion is Nia Jax. Queen Nia, that is. Io Sky starting to rally. Suicide dive takes out Liv Morgan on the outside on the floor. And you saw Liv's eyes light up. She just got the wind knocked out of her as Io Sky, the genius of the sky, just went full speed ahead. Sky measuring up Morgan. Springboard missile drop kick takes out Liv Morgan. Io Sky pulls the leg back for the cover. Will it be enough? Liv Morgan able to kick out at 2. Let's take a look at this beautiful missile drop kick on Liv Morgan. Right on target. Io was looking for that bullet train, but instead, she just got backstabbed because a huge backstabber was just nailed by Liv Morgan. And now a code breaker. The code's been broken, but will it be enough to continue her reign? But no, Liv Morgan, you can see the frustration in her eyes. It's starting to set in. She thought that was going to be enough, but it was not enough to keep down Io Sky. Io Sky still has more left in the tank. Liv Morgan went after Sky, but Sky able to get the boot up. And Sky with a German suplex into a bridge and rolls through and looking for another one. Another German and rolls through again. Look at this athleticism from Io Sky. Third time. Will it be enough? Is the third time the charm? And Morgan able to fight out of it at 2. 3 German suplexes and then a bridge on the third one. Absolutely incredible how far Liv Morgan is willing to go to leave as the champion. Perhaps looking for the over the moonsault could be coming up, but Liv Morgan taken out. Io Sky, but Io Sky with an arm wringer on the top rope. Io Sky got caught. She got caught up. And Liv Morgan took advantage of the imbalance with another code breaker, but again, wasn't enough to keep down Io Sky for the 3. At some point, you know, Liv Morgan has got to realize, oh, wait. Kick out of 2. Got the roll up. Was Io Sky, but an enziguri to Sky. Sky, look at this counter by Sky. Sky, look at that submission. Was looking to put Morgan away, but Morgan able to roll through. What a knee. I think I just saw a tooth fly out. Io taking a second to catch her breath. Measuring up. Now the bullet train connects. Full speed ahead. And this is why they call her the genius of the sky. Because it's time. Over the moonsault, but no. Liv Morgan able to get her boots up. Right into the jaw of Io Sky. And Oblivion. That's gotta do it. Morgan retains her Women's World Championship. What a hard-fought match for Io Sky. This was physical. But tonight, it was Liv Morgan's night. Let's take a look back at this. What a knee. Looked like a tooth flew out. And then the bullet train went for the over the moonsault. Liv Morgan was able to get the boots up. That was the big turning point. And then the Oblivion would be the final nail in the coffin for the 1, 2, and 3. And Liv Morgan is still your Women's World Champion as she celebrates with Raquel Rodriguez and her boyfriend, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Oh! Hold the phone. The Eradicator, Rhea Ripley, is here. The former champion is here. And we know damn well she has unfinished business with Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio and Raquel Rodriguez for everything they've done to her. She wants her championship back. She's been screwed time and time again. Rhea Ripley reminding Liv that she's still around and that she means business. All right. Let's look at the accolades of these three men in the world title match. 6'5", 249, Damian Priest. 6'4", 250, Gunther. 5'11", 190 is Finn Balor. World title match coming up next on Saturday night's main event. Welcome, everybody, back to the sold-out Nassau Coliseum. Coming up on Saturday, March 1st, 2025, Elimination Chamber, Toronto. The last time John Cena will be in Toronto, the Rogers Center. Tickets are on sale now. Get your tickets at Ticketmaster.com. I am Sam, a.k.a. Hype the Commentator. I'm glad to be back. It is Saturday night's main event. A big return for Saturday night's main event after 16 years. Saturday night's main event returns to NBC. We are about to see a huge, heavy-hitting World Championship match. Finn Balor and JD McDonough defending the tag team titles on Monday Night Raw upcoming against the Viking Experience, the Viking Raiders. Finn's got that look in his eyes. Is he ready to become the guy again? Last time his shoulder didn't hold up. Let's take a look at what happened. Here came Damian Priest taking out the Judgment Day. Damian Priest getting into a brawl. Gunther with a thunderous chop to Finn Balor. Finn Balor would be taken out of the equation only for Gunther to nail. Gunther having to remind the world he is the World Heavyweight Champion. And Damian Priest felt the wrath of 3 coup de grace from Finn Balor. Perhaps the Judgment Day will stand tall tonight. Damian Priest, the former World Heavyweight Champion, and Damian Priest, New York native, is here to win gold. Damian Priest held the world title for 118 days before losing the title to Gunther at SummerSlam, but that wasn't without interference from Finn Balor. There are so many moving parts in this world title match, and it's all going to be explained as this match goes on. What has led up to this? Everything, all the moving parts between the Judgment Day, between Damian Priest and Finn Balor, between Damian Priest and Gunther. Why this match is happening. There are so many moving parts in this match. And that's going to make it interesting to see which one of these men are going to walk away as the champion. For 80% of his time in WWE, Gunther has been a champion. And the longer he holds the world title, the longer it goes up. Ever since being defeated by Cody Rhodes, Gunther's been dealing with a bit of a confidence issue. It's all about that World Heavyweight Championship being held up by the official. Eddie Orengo going to call this match with the championship high above his head. It is a triple threat match. Gunther, Finn Balor, and Damian Priest. And the tough part for Gunther is there's no champion's advantage in this match. Finn Balor trying to run away from Damian Priest. And Damian Priest being attacked by Gunther. Gunther looking for a powerbomb early. Finn Balor with a roll-up. That's the thing about these triple threat matches, is with there being this like three variables in a match like this, it allows for so many possible outcomes. The champion does not have to be pinned or submitted to lose his championship. Damian Priest could pin Finn Balor, much like Finn Balor could pin Damian Priest, and Gunther doesn't even have to be involved in the decision to lose his championship. That's got to be a thought weighing in on his mind. And Priest over the top, taking out Gunther on the outside on the floor. Could Damian Priest regain the world title here at Saturday night's main event? We are back live, Nassau Coliseum here in New York City, New York. It is the World Heavyweight Championship triple threat match here at Saturday night's main event. Right now, the world champion Gunther not involved in the match. Right now in the ring are Damian Priest, who was the former world heavyweight champion, and his foe, Finn Balor. But speak of the world champion, and you get him, Gunther just nailing both challengers out, taking them out with a big boot. Gunther has only been twice in nearly 3 years. That's an incredible feat for Gunther. For Gunther, no champion's advantage. No countouts, no disqualification, anything goes. That just adds an whole X factor to this match. Balor hitting Gunther with some shots of his own, but Balor found out what a chop from Gunther feels like. He was about to find out what another one. Balor ducks. Balor with that Pele kick. And Damian Priest nails Balor and Gunther with that vicious double clothesline. And look at the eyes of Priest. They are wide open. But what a thunderous chop from Gunther. If there's anybody who knows just how tough Gunther is, it's Damian Priest. But Gunther could say the same about Damian Priest. Those two took each other to the absolute limit back at Crown Jewel. Or rather, back at Survivor Series, if I may. Priest in the zone right now. Priest, shades of the Undertaker, going a little old school. And an elevated flatliner. Nails Balor. 1, 2, but Balor able to get the shoulder up. Walking the top rope is Damian Priest. Damian now has to find a way to capitalize. Damian Priest perhaps looking to pay homage to his favorite, to somebody he looks up to his hero Razor Ramon, but no, Gunther with a boot to the midsection. Gunther going to pay homage to his hero, and that's himself, because the only one Gunther has respect for is himself. Balor Sling Blade takes out Priest. And now the world champion went for a lariat. Balor now with a Sling Blade for Gunther. Balor has Gunther right where he wants him, but Gunther has the sleeper. Gunther has the sleeper. What a roundhouse kick to the back of the head. Oh, Gunther had to kick out. Technically savvy from Finn Balor. Sleeper on Damian Priest, center of the ring, nowhere to go. Damian Priest is in deep trouble with these elbows. Damian Priest gonna put Gunther away. Or Gunther gonna put Damian Priest away, rather. Damian Priest's eyes are closed. If Priest passes out, Gunther retains. As the oxygen of Damian Priest slowly escapes his body, Damian Priest looking for a second life here, trying to break free, and he does. Sends Gunther over. It's about to get hot where Gunther, it was gonna get hot, but then only fired up Damian Priest. It's about to get hot where Gunther's going, because Gunther is south of heaven. Gunther just went south from heaven. Balor, shotgun drop kick to Priest. Balor has Priest in the drop zone. Could Balor be looking to reclaim world title gold? Finn Balor. There's Gunther. Gunther coming to save his championship. And Gunther looking down at Priest. Priest back up to his feet with a clubbing shot to the back of Gunther. Priest. Razor's Edge. Coup de grace. Balor for the title. And Priest able to save this. And now it's Priest that has Balor up. Oh, wait. Balor. Roll up. Priest able to kick out. Priest, south of heaven. And grabbing by the hair. There are no disqualifications in a triple threat. The hair pulling was completely legal. And now Gunther's about to put Priest to sleep on the outside. Elbows. No, not this. Oh. Priest got caught up. Look at the power of Gunther just nailing Priest with a power bomb onto the steel steps. Big drop kick to Balor into the corner. Gunther is done with this one, and Gunther retains his World Heavyweight Championship. What a performance by these three athletes. Gunther going the extra distance once again, proving that his claims of himself being the greatest professional wrestler of all time, you can't invalidate those remarks by Gunther with a performance like what we just saw tonight. Not one, but two competitors he had to worry about in this World Heavyweight title match that he only had a 33 1/3% chance of leaving as champion. And he continues his reign as World Heavyweight Champion. There's the number one contender for the undisputed WWE Championship, Kevin Owens. What Kevin Owens believes as betrayal when Cody Rhodes decided to side with Roman Reigns. But here's SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis, who will walk to the ring with the Women's United States Championship. Coming up next is the Women's United States Championship Tournament Finals. Welcome back to Saturday night's main event. I am Hype the Commentator. Thank you guys for being here. Still to come, Cody Rhodes defending his undisputed WWE Championship against Kevin Owens. But before we get to that championship match, we are about to crown the inaugural Women's United States Champion. To no surprise, this is very interesting. Chelsea Green's ring gear is pictures of her face all over her ring gear. Let's take a look at how Chelsea got here. And there, Chelsea Green. That was last night. Unpretty her to Bayley. This is a much-earned opportunity for Chelsea Green. Saturday night's main event brought to you by WWE Mayhem. Download now on the App Store, and you can get it on Google Play. Download now for free and get a free loot case for the 7th anniversary. And here comes our challenger. Here comes Michin who knocked off Chelsea Green back in October. Has a chance to do it again, this time with higher stakes for the inaugural Women's United States Championship. Let's take a look at how she got here. Getting a triple threat victory over Lash Legend and Piper Niven. And then last night, knocked off Tiffany Stratton. And now we have Michin and Chelsea Green here tonight. And here we go. The bell rings. This match is officially underway. It is the Women's United States Championship Tournament Finals. Michin, Chelsea Green. And to call this one, none other than Jessica Carr. We are going to make history here, not just because of the return of Saturday night's main event, but because we are about to crown a Women's U.S. Champion here in WWE for the very first time. And Chelsea Green tosses Meechin to the outside. Oh, what a shot to the face of Chelsea Green by Meechin. The last time these two faced off, as I mentioned, was back in October, where Meechin actually got a victory over Chelsea Green. Has till 5 to break. Meechin playing a little dirty. High stakes. Piper Niven getting involved, and the ref never saw any of it. Chelsea Green distracting Jessica Carr to allow Piper Niven to get involved and take advantage. Will it be Chelsea Green's for the taking? Who will be crowned the very first Women's United States champion? Will it be Meechin or Chelsea Green? As Meechin just power bombs Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green went full steam ahead with a full head of steam, went after Meechin, but Meechin used that momentum and turned it into a power bomb. Meechin, German suplex, taking out Chelsea Green. And again, another German suplex. Looking for tornado DDT, and it connects on Chelsea Green. Pulls the leg back for the cover. Will it be enough? Chelsea Green able to kick out and get that shoulder up before the 3. Chelsea Green. And a tough spot, about to hit. Beat. Was about to get caught with Eat Defeat. Looking for Unprettier. Rough Rider for the win. Kick out by Meechin. What a rough ride for Meechin, but not rough enough to keep Meechin down for the 3. Chelsea Green measuring Meechin. Oh, sidestepped. Piper Niven catching Chelsea Green. Meechin takes out Piper Niven and Chelsea Green. And now looking to hit Piper. Eat Defeat to Piper Niven. Now taking Piper Niven out of play. Could Meechin be closing in on the Women's U.S. Championship? Oh, what a kick to the face. Got distracted. Oh, center of the ring. Wait. Roll up. 2. And here it is. Eat Defeat. Didn't get all of that. Maybe 2. Oh, Chelsea Green able to get the boot on the bottom rope. Meechin didn't get quite all of that Eat Defeat. And also Chelsea Green was able to use her instincts to find the bottom rope. And Chelsea Green is in deep trouble as Meechin looks to finish this off once and for all. Meechin perching Chelsea Green up at the top turnbuckle. This is about to get really dangerous. Piper Niven needs to be careful that her tag team partner, Chelsea Green, doesn't get disqualified. Knocked off was Piper Niven off the top. Look at this. Into the Unprettier. Look at this from Green. Green has done it. Chelsea Green is the inaugural Women's United States Champion. History is made tonight as Chelsea Green has won the Women's U.S. Championship. Piper Niven making sure to be there for Chelsea Green. Look at this. Into the Unprettier off the top. Perfect bounce for the 1, 2, and 3. Chelsea Green is the first ever Women's U.S. Champion. And Nick Aldis here to crown Chelsea Green the general manager of over on Friday Night SmackDown. Piper Niven holding up Chelsea Green. A big moment here for Chelsea Green. Seven years to the day when she won her first championship. She makes history as the first ever Women's United States Champion. Congratulations to Chelsea Green. And coming up next is the big match that everybody's been waiting for. The Canadian Dream, Kevin Owens, the undisputed champion, Cody Rhodes collide for the undisputed WWE Championship. It's coming up. It's our big main event. All right. Netflix, WWE Raw, Netflix kickoff on the WWE headquarters, Stamford, Connecticut, Wednesday, 2 p.m. Eastern. Raw is coming to Netflix, making history. Greg the Hammer Valentine and Coco Beware are in the house. We've got a big main event coming up. C4 Energy, the official energy drink of WWE. Official sponsor of Saturday night's main event. The pile driver taking Randy Orton out of commission. The pile driver's banned for a reason. So someday, Rocky, it'll be my time someday. I don't know when. It'll be someday. I just don't know when. But it's good to see you, Rocky. I'm happy to see you. It's main event time. Here we go. The prize fighter, Kevin Owens. Once upon a time, a Universal Champion in his own right. Looking to reclaim gold. Many say Kevin Owens has crossed the line. Words directly coming from the mouth of the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. How far is Kevin Owens willing to go? Is Kevin Owens going to go to extreme lengths to take out the American Nightmare? Is he going to end the career of Cody Rhodes if it means becoming the undisputed WWE champion? And you know, you look at it from both angles. You could understand both sides of the argument here. Kevin Owens feels betrayed by Cody Rhodes. Kevin Owens has been dealing with the bloodline for 4 years. So rightfully so, does Kevin Owens get upset at Cody Rhodes for teaming with Roman Reigns? Let's head to commercial break and we'll be right back. And when we come back, we'll have the match ready for you. Saturday night's main event. returns Saturday, January 25th, San Antonio, Texas. Tickets are on sale now. Ticketmaster.com. Taking place at the Frost Bank Center. You won't want to miss it. Nassau Coliseum sold out tonight for the return of Saturday night's main event, sponsored by C4 Energy, the official sponsor of Saturday night's main event. Currently in the ring is Kevin Owens, who awaits a man he hates with his whole heart and more. Kevin Owens awaiting the undisputed WWE champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Cody Rhodes has a very special gift he can use one night only. The Winged Eagle Championship. First used in February of 1988. And retired in 1998. Before being replaced by the Big Eagle title. Cody Rhodes wearing it well here tonight. Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. Cody Rhodes has gotten himself involved with that match with Gable. Oh, I didn't even realize that. I'm glad I remembered to come back. Oh, man, I would have been pissed. My brain did not process any of that. I'm so... Cody Rhodes. As Charles Robinson holds up that Winged Eagle title that Cody Rhodes wearing for one night only for the special throwback of Saturday night's main event. Cody Rhodes defends the undisputed WWE Championship against Kevin Owens, who hates Cody Rhodes with his whole heart and more. You can see Kevin Owens' shirt trying to play mind games, putting his face over Cody Rhodes' late father, the legendary, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. And under it, it says Kevin Owens' Canadian Dream. the sheer disrespect to Cody Rhodes. There's one thing Kevin Owens knows how to do. It's mind games. Kevin Owens, his physical, Kevin Owens, what he can do physically to his opponents is just as much, if not worse, as what he can do mentally, and vice versa. But Cody Rhodes right now, letting all of his frustrations out on Kevin Owens for all Kevin Owens has said about Cody Rhodes, this disrespect to the Rhodes family. Rhodes looking to fly, and Rhodes sending Kevin Owens right into the barricade with a suicide dive. Cody Rhodes is fired up. Let's take a look at the ankle that Gable injured. Cody Rhodes grabbing onto that ankle that Chad Gable injured 8 nights ago. But the thing about adrenaline is that adrenaline can carry you a long way. And Cody Rhodes is going to have to use every ounce of that adrenaline to push him through. Rhodes was able to lift Owens up enough to face plant him into the mat. Cody Rhodes needs to stay clear-minded. He needs to be as clear, crystal focused as he possibly can when it comes to his emotions going against Kevin Owens, who nails Cody Rhodes with Randy Orton's move, that back body drop on the announce desk. And Kevin Owens with a clubbing blow to the back of Rhodes. Kevin Owens sending the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes into the barricade, or into the ring post and the steel steps. As the prize fighter sends the American Nightmare back into the ring, Owens looking to continue his punishment on Rhodes. Owens gonna go after that bad ankle of Rhodes that Chad Gable nearly ripped to shreds 8 nights ago. That could be the big game changer of this match. The last time these two competed at Bash in Berlin, when they competed at Bash in Berlin, that was a little bit of friendly competition. Cody Rhodes' knee was hurt, but Kevin Owens refused to do it the wrong way. Kevin Owens wanted to face Cody Rhodes the right way and fight Rhodes with honor, which was a surprising twist of events comparatively to what we've seen Kevin Owens do in the past, including turning on his friend Sami Zayn, his closest friend, on numerous occasions. But tonight, it's got to be a different night for Kevin Owens. What we've seen recently from Kevin Owens, there's no way this time Kevin Owens is going to hesitate one bit. And those were words that came from his mouth. I'm not going to hesitate this time. And what happened in the last encounter between these two? We may have a different outcome. We may see a new undisputed WWE champion as Kevin Owens just mocking Cody Rhodes' older brother, Goldust. It's all about the mind games when it comes to Kevin Owens, who just planted Rhodes right on the top of his head with a brutal DDT, pulls the leg back for the cover. Rhodes able to get the shoulder up at 2. Rhodes immediately grabbing for the head. That was a nasty landing on that DDT. Kevin Owens taking his time dismantling Rhodes. Rhodes lands on his feet. Oh, what a shot to the face of Kevin Owens. Now it's Rhodes who's trying to rally a little bit here. Rhodes perching Owens up at the top. What a shot to the face. Cody Rhodes perhaps giving Kevin Owens what he wants, showing Kevin Owens that the past doesn't faze him, that the past only has made him stronger. It's all a part of the plan. It's all a part of the journey, the hardships of what it took for Cody Rhodes to get here as the undisputed WWE champion. Cody Rhodes in all kinds of trouble. Kevin Owens was trying to take out Rhodes. Oh, the family jewels of Rhodes. Connect with the top rope. Kevin Owens connects with a swanton bomb for the title. But Rhodes able to get the shoulder up. Kevin Owens fighting very tactically. And Cody Rhodes favoring that injured left ankle that Chad Gable caused 8 nights ago. Kevin Owens mocking Cody Rhodes' dad. Cody Rhodes not going to take it now with a little bit of jabs of his own. This time, Cody Rhodes with a bionic elbow to Owens. And a forearm. And Cody Rhodes continuously goes after the leg, the ankle. Snap power slam. Every time Cody Rhodes lands on his feet, he favors that ankle. And that could be a big turning point. But right now, Cody Rhodes is picking up a lot of momentum. He's, feeding off of all he can from the WWE Universe, all over 16,000 plus in the sold-out Nassau Coliseum. The disaster kick, Cody Rhodes goes for the cover, but Kevin Owens is able to kick out at 2.5. These two are as tough as they come inside the squared circle. Cody Rhodes measuring Kevin Owens. Cody Rhodes heads up to the top. Was thinking Cody Cutter. Was thinking a super Cody Cutter off the top. But Owens brilliantly rolls to the outside onto the floor. What a super kick. Catches Rhodes off guard. And now Owens going to clear the announce desk. This could spell disaster for the American Nightmare. Oh! Cody! RKO! Showing respect to one of his closest friends. The Viper Randy Orton watching at home, recovering from that pile driver, proud of Cody Rhodes. Proud of Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes, super Cody Cutter for the win. And Owens gets the shoulder up. How in the world did Owens kick out first? An RKO. Shades of Randy Orton, the mentor of the American Nightmare. Then a super Cody Cutter. That Cody Cutter off the top rope to Kevin Owens. Even pulled the leg back for extra leverage on that cover. And it still wasn't enough to keep the prize fighter, or as Kevin Owens likes to call himself, the Canadian Dream. Placed on the top by Rhodes is Kevin Owens. Cody Rhodes looking to meet Kevin Owens up at the top. Cody Rhodes with these heavy artillery shots at the midsection. Cody Rhodes wanted that John Cena schedule, and since winning the title, he has proved day in and day out that he wants to show up every week, be there every chance he can get, and take on everybody, take on all challengers. Oh no, and it connects. Cody Rhodes gets taken out by that fisherman, super fisherman buster by Kevin Owens. Will it be enough? Rhodes kicks out at 2. That super fisherman's buster by Kevin Owens was not enough to keep the American Nightmare down for the 3. And Rhodes in a tough position right now. A devastating landing for the American Nightmare. Kevin Owens could be moments away from taking down the American Nightmare. Looking for a stunner. Rhodes counters. Looking for a crossroads. Owens now counters. Oh, but Owens sends Rhodes into the official, Charles Robinson. Owens. Stunner. Stunner. But there's no referee. There's no official. Kevin Owens sent Rhodes into Charles Robinson. Here comes Eddie Orengo 2, and Rhodes able to get the shoulder up. And Arango saying it was only 2. There was no official to count. And, you know, partially Kevin Owens, I mean, that is Kevin Owens' fault. Kevin Owens sent Rhodes into the official. And Kevin Owens' frustration on his face says it all. He's got to stay clear, though. Looking for a pop-up. Cody Rhodes jumps up and over. Cody Rhodes catching Owens with a super kick. Cody Rhodes looking for another disaster kick, but instead lands on Arango. Eddie Arango. Now 2 officials have been taken out of the equation. Perhaps looking for a Cody cutter. And Kevin Owens just sent Rhodes shoulder first into the ring post. Now we have no ref at all. Once again, we have no ref. Kevin Owens is going to grab a steel chair. The refs are down. And missed. Cody Rhodes. Cody cutter. And the American Nightmare is fired up. And now Rhodes looking for the crossroads. And he does it on the chair. By any means. But there's no referee. And it's all over. Rhodes has done it. What a heavy hitter of a matchup we just saw between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens tried to use the steel chair, but ultimately it would backfire on him. Cody Rhodes connected with the Cody cutter, across Rhodes onto the steel chair, getting rid of the evidence, and Cody Rhodes retains his undisputed championship as he holds up the winged eagle for this very special occasion of Saturday night's main event. Let's take a look at some of the highlights of this match. Some of the biggest points. First referee was taken out by Owens when Owens sent Rhodes into the referee. Cody Rhodes actually taking out the second referee. Then it was the steel chair. That would be the difference maker. That crossroads onto the steel chair. And Charles Robinson counting on the ring apron. Here at Nassau Coliseum, Cody Rhodes stands tall as the undisputed WWE champion. As the reign of the American Nightmare continues, what is next? Who is next for Cody Rhodes? But you can look at the eyes of Kevin Owens. Cody Rhodes stands tall and reigns supreme as champion. What a match. What a show. Good night, everybody. All right. All right, let me just do this real quick and we'll close out the stream. I don't know if any of this footage or when this footage is going to be saved for a rainy day. Because I already have a video going out for tomorrow. Tomorrow's video, you guys get a special sneak peek. I'm not going to show any of the footage, but tomorrow's video is The Undertaker and The Big Show Last Man Standing match at Cyber Sunday 2008. So be on the lookout for that tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern. You won't want to miss it. Thank you to everybody who showed up. It's been a rough last couple months. More than anybody knows, you know, sometimes our biggest battles are fought in silence. That's all I'm going to say for now. until I feel comfortable but sharing my story with the world. If I ever do, I don't know if I'm comfortable with that. I kind of like, keeping my problems in silence. Anyways, thank you all for all the love and support. I appreciate each and every single one of you. I work at early ass o'clock. Have a great night, everybody.